This is the dumbbell step up. So we're going to show both the dumbbell step up and the dumbbell goblet step up, which is also similar to the kettlebell goblet step up. So we're going to kill a few birds with one stone here in this video. So we've got our step here, which in this case is about knee height. We can dictate the height for each person here, but a common mistake we'll see is people going too high. So maybe they'll try to use like a 3-foot box or a 30-inch box, and a lot of time that just makes the form look very bad. So we want to use probably a pretty conservative height box here. So this is about knee height, which is appropriate for a lot of people. So Peter's going to grab a dumbbell in each hand here. So this is going to be a dumbbell step up. So holding the dumbbell at each side, he's going to take one foot, put it on top of the box. Now from here, he wants most of his weight to be over that front foot. Good. We don't want to rock into this. A lot of people tend to throw their body weight and use momentum to get up, but we want to press straight through that box. Come up. Good. Lock out the hips at the top. Down under control, but obviously you can't control it all the way down in all likelihood. So you're going to go into his next grip. That foot stays on the box, so the foot doesn't come down off the box. He's going to stay right there. He's going to press into that box through his foot, come up, and then back down under control. So he's going to perform all the reps on one leg, then he's going to switch legs or rest in between if he needs to, in which case that other foot comes up on the box and it's going to stay there for the duration of that set. Okay, so for a goblet variation here, we're just going to put one dumbbell down, holding the dumbbell in a goblet position here. So right here, we're going to do the same thing, one foot up on the box, keep that weight on the front foot so we're not rocking into it, press straight through, come up, good. So as Peter's doing this, he's doing a good job maintaining a neutral spinal alignment. What we see a lot of people tend to do is they'll rock into it, throw their back into the get up, and they'll flare their ribs up in the front. So show us a bad rep here of that. So good, you can kind of see how his ribs flare up in front. Even more, I'll see people really rock into the rep. So they'll try to just come back down. They'll start with most of their weight on that back foot. They'll rock back, they'll rock forward, and then they throw their back into it to try to come up. So we want to minimize using momentum here. Think about just pushing straight into that box through that front foot as you do it. All right? So instead of a dumbbell here, you might be able to use a kettlebell in the goblet rack position here. And it's the same exercise, you're just holding a kettlebell instead of a dumbbell. The same rules still apply. We want to push through the box. We want to maintain a pretty neutral alignment in the core and the neck here as you perform the exercise.